ladies and gentlemen, I am just kind of cleaning up the bike a little bit because I believe we might be able to ride today. It's a nice day. There's still a fair amount of snow around, but long story short, I should be able to get this bad boy out on the road again. Okay, let's see if this guy's gonna start here. Should not be an issue. It's cold out. The weatherman's a liar. As you can see, there's still a lot of snow out. Now the wind has started to pick up. When I got up today, it was supposed to be 8 degrees was supposed to be today, and when I just checked, it's 0 right now, and it doesn't look like it's gonna get much better. This may have been a bad day to pick to go. You can still see my breath. Fingers are cold. Just down at the park right now. It was only about a 20-minute ride and my fingers are just frozen. I've got on like 2 pair of long johns, jeans. I've got on a t-shirt, a sweater, a hoodie, and a coat. Stuff all around my neck, bandana for my face, and holy frig is it still cold out. Whew. Ugh. I hate the weather here. So I thought while I was here, I would just tell you folks the plight of the Saskatchewan biker. And not only does the Saskatchewan biker have to deal with temperatures like this, we also have to deal with probably some of the highest registration fees in Canada. Which takes me to a story. And for this story, we have to go back, all the way back to last summer. So last summer, our government insurance decided that they weren't making enough money off what people were paying for motorcycle licensing. So they needed to raise the rates. And their proposal was to raise the rates about 10%. Now, this obviously caused an issue with some of the people that ride, especially a local biker group here, and they fought it. They did a bit of a kind of a email campaign, letter writing, phone calls, that kind of thing. And the government ended up actually backing off from it. I don't believe they raised the rates this year, and the bikers technically won. However, that's not the end of the story. So now the bikers, in their argument with our government insurance, in my opinion anyway, basically shot themselves in the foot. They made the argument that the reason the government isn't making enough money off motorcycle licensing is because the rates are too high. That means that the bikers would go and use permits. They would get 24-hour permits or 8-day permits, which were a lot cheaper to get. They would do that through the year, and that was why the government was losing money. Their argument was if they dropped the amount of the licensing cost, people wouldn't use the permits, therefore they'd make more money. Unfortunately, they gave away their loophole around the system. So the government decided, well, okay, we won't raise rates, but what they did do was they went and they raised the price of the permits. So now I think a 24-hour permit is about, I think it's about another 25, 26% higher 8-day permits are somewhere between 34 to 35% higher. So they basically shot themselves in the foot, gave away how they were getting around the system. So technically the moral of the story is, if you're going to argue about something that's going on with the system, don't tell people in your argument how you're getting around it, because they will close that loophole. So the bikers, their heart was in the right place and they may have won the battle, but in my opinion, they might have lost the war. So that was story time for today, folks, and I think I am going to get back on the old bike, back on the road, head home, take the long way so I get a bit of a ride in, and have a good shot of Jack when I get back to warm myself up. But hopefully you guys are safe on the road and you're a lot warmer than I am, and we'll see you again next time. Hey guys, I'm back. I thought I was going to end the video there, but on the ride back here I was thinking about something, and that was, if you've been watching the channel for the last little while, you'll know that I put on a new air cleaner setup, and I put on 16-inch apes on the Fatboy. And I just wanted to mention that what I noticed just on this little ride I took today was that air cleaner setup, that definitely moves more air. You can just tell, and I don't mean so much in the the power so much, but you can just hear it when you crack that throttle. You just hear that air getting sucked in, and I didn't have that on the old ventilator that came with the bike. Also with the apes, the other thing I noticed is it was a very big increase in comfort, for me anyway. On those stock bars I had, I kind of felt like I was hunched over more. With these, I can stretch out more, I can sit up straighter. Didn't bother my back whatsoever, and for me, I'm about 6 feet tall. That worked out great. So I really like those things, and that bike is going to be a lot of fun to ride this year when it actually starts getting a little bit nicer and you're not freezing your ass off while you're out there. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that in case any of you are wondering about those things, and we will catch you next time. Hopefully it will be a little warmer. So I'm going in to have a little shot of Jack. You guys should too. See you later.